Well, we're back, and it's time to continue the video. And the videos on my page have been pretty slow for the last week, and you're about to find out why. I set out with a plan to make something, and I went just slightly, a teensy little bit overboard. Just a little bit, a smidgen overboard. We're standing here at intersection 2, with the Legacy of Contempt behind us, the Twisting Dock to the right, in front of us the Ilvern Mines and Ruins, to the left the Cavern of Sky, where we're about to go, and we have a new sign on the wall, which I've added. And the new sign reads, Kaizo Caverns Rollercoaster. I thought about putting Kaizo Caverns Rollercoaster Park, but there wasn't room. And besides, don't want to get your hopes up, there's only one roller coaster, but it is kind of a doozy. And so I've treated this like I'm playing Roller Coaster Tycoon. And so I've made a path, I've made some themed elements, I've made some lanterns, some shops, the whole kit and caboodle. So here is the path, and we're going to pretend like we're we're like one of the little people in Roller Coaster Tycoon, and we can only walk on the path. So we're going to head up to the Kaizo Caverns roller coaster and Cavern of Sky and see what we find.
Kaizonator!
So let's see what this park has to offer us before we go on the ride. Oh, and here's a shop that sells cotton candy, elephant ears, Polish sausages, and snow cones. Hello, could I have some service, please?
Yes, what would you like?
I guess that's how spiders are gonna talk in this park.
We have Polish sausages, snow cones, elephant ears, and,
what else?
cotton candy.
So, if you remember from the Cavern of Sky, there were some monster spawners, and I've used the monster spawners for employees for the shops. So there's a spider spawner back there, which is supplying me with some food stall employees, and man, I think this place is a little overstaffed because they've got 3 employees in here, and I'm the only one in line. I think that's a little bit of a mismanagement from a business perspective. Oh, and you might guess that the other stalls are also manned by similar monster spawners. Zombie! God damn it! Did you pay your entrance ticket? So thank you for the Polish sausage. Yum 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 yum. Four employees. This, I'm gonna have a word with your manager, please. Can I have a word with your manager? No. All right, whatever. Next stall. So, and I just want to look out for monsters because this is not a safe environment, even though it's an amusement park. God damn it, zombie! Please ignore that I just left click to shoot an arrow. Means nothing. So, souvenirs. Funny hats, clever t-shirts, stuffed animals. Run entirely by skeletons. You know, if I could get the skeletons to be wearing the funny hats, that would be awesome. I would like to see some skeletons wearing like a giant red or purple cowboy hat or something. Hey guys, gotta get some service here. Apparently they're having break time in the back there. Maybe are they square dancing? They seem to be doing some do-si-do. This guy's off on his own. Oh! Ow! How did my life get so low? Oh man, I did not bring much food with me. I didn't really think it'd be an issue, but maybe it will be. Anyway, These guys are running the souvenir stall. Let's head on down to the last one. And so here we go. This one is beer, whiskey, tequila, and vodka. Nothing but the hard stuff. So let's see if we can get some service here. Hey, you back there! God damn it! Don't make me. God damn it! I'm wasting my money here at this amusement park. Give me some service. Hey. Well, this is just unacceptable. This is unacceptable, mister. Hey. It might help if monsters could actually see through glass. But so this one, there is a creeper spawner back there, but it's way up here in the side of the mountain. There's a creeper spawner way up here, and I built a sort of a staircase with water flowing down it to push them down here. Hey, buddy, can I have some whiskey? Single malt, please. Eily. Lagavulin, please? No? Are you just gonna stare at... What's over there? Is something creeping up behind me? What? You are a very What? Were you... I am very offended. I am very offended. These are the worst employees for an amusement park I've ever seen. Worst employees ever. Worst! Okay, so here we go. So let's get to the main attraction, why don't we? Without getting killed. Look at the skeleton party in this place. My God. Alright, so here we go. Let's take a ride on the Kaizonator. Enter here for the Kaizonator. This is where the queue starts. Average wait time, 370 minutes. I think, well, I'm not doing anything today, so sure. You must be this tall to ride. Let's see. Yeah, I think I'm good. Okay, here we go. And typically, like in a real roller coaster, when you're in the line, there'd be like little TV screens with maybe a themed video playing, or there'd be signs. There'd be sort of props and decorations, things to sort of set the mood and get you excited for the ride. I'm a little bit limited in what I can do in Minecraft to that effect. So I've got a sort of a line. You notice in a lot of roller coasters, you start out with a line outside of the roller coaster, then you end up inside some sort of building or underneath a pavilion, or they sort of change up the scenery as you go through the line. I tried to do that a little. So in here we've got a sort of winding little tunnel through the brick building with some nice Monet paintings, because that's the painting texture set I'm using. Winds down here under the building. Ooh, so tense and atmospheric. I'm gonna have to put some mood music in on this part. Monet here, Monet there. Down, ooh, into the brick building. So moody. What could possibly be in store for us? Another one there. It's hard to even tell what these paintings are of, these small ones. But anyway, so we come out here, we come out on this ledge. And here we come to the main, where the ride starts. We've got a sign here that says press button to launch for this, and that starts the ride. Keep arms and legs inside car at all times. Also, don't jump out while ride is in progress. That would not end well. So, and we also got an employees only section in here, which I'm going to show you a little bit later. But first, we're going to ride the ride. And I'm sticking it on peaceful mode just for long enough to ride the ride, because if you might have seen, there were monsters on the line, and I spent so much time working on this thing, I don't want to mess it up with this dumb creeper explosion interrupting the ride. And I'll put it back on hard as soon as we're done with the ride. So here we go. Ready? Oh man, here we go. Here we go.
Ah! Ah!
I think I'm supposed to be screaming at this point.
Ah!
Ooh. And I tried at every hill to make it go as slow as possible, so you sort of reach this crest of a hill. It slows down, and then you speed back up, like so. Oh, and we're in the bowels of the lava mountain. Oh, slow down.
Ah! 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 Ah!
Hoop. And there we are at the end. Thanks for riding. Exit to your left. So now we'll get out. And now that we've ridden the ride, now that I've ridden the ride, rather, I'm going to show you a few things about the ride and how the cart recycling thing works. Let me put that back on hard now that we're done with the ride. Alright, so here we've got an employees only sign and door. I'm going to open that. And I'm going to run around here to the other side. And actually, let me get rid of this. I'll just let that fall and be lost forever. I'm going to open this one, okay? And I'm going to go in there in a second into the employees section, to all the innards with all the guts of the thing. So when you start the ride, the cart comes down here and it goes up the hill. And one of two things happens based on whether you're in the cart or not in the cart. So if you're in the cart, as you saw when we rode the ride, you get up to that booster and you go through the full track and you finish the ride where you saw, and then you drop down in the place where we ended. If you're not, if there's no one in the cart does not move as fast, it doesn't have as much momentum, and it gets to about here. And it stops and turns around and ends up going into this little tunnel right here where the carts all recycle. And so first I'll show you that how that happens when no one's in the ride. Gets right there, turns around, shoots into the tunnel, and it resets itself. And you can see there's already one right here. So I'm going to show you how that all works. So there's a button right there which powers these boosters right there and sets the ride going. And there's a redstone torch on the other side that's sending power to two other sets of boosters which control the other two carts. There's 3 carts on the system at any one time. And right here is a box with extra carts and metal, just in case you lose one or the system bugs out for some reason. I don't know. So when you hit that button, it turns off this torch and it sends power to 2 other boosters. One is right here. So when you hit the button, that turns off, which turns off this redstone, which allows this to turn on, which powers this, which drops this cart down here at the next position. That's where that one came from. It was here, and then it got pushed down to here. The next one is sent through the same set of redstone down this way. Down all the way through here, and I had to sort of dig around things to get this all to line up, both with the tracks and with the sort of the entrance and exit tunnels. So that ends up right here. This is where that redstone wire ends up, and it keeps this redstone torch turned off. So when you hit the button, this turns off, which turns that on, which turns on the boosters right here. And this path right here is this is the hill at the beginning of the ride, and this is where, if there's no one on the ride, this is where the cart comes back in. So the cart comes in here if no one is on the ride, and it gets shot up all these boosters up this hill, and it ends up plopping down in the end position. And I'm gonna have to reset that in a second because I must have bumped it. But so here is the where the ride ends. If you're riding the ride, you come in that tunnel, you go up the hill, you fall off here and you plop down. If you're not on the ride, the cart comes around this track and plops down in the same spot. So no matter what happens, the cart always plops down in the same spot. And the third booster line, which I just showed you, which snakes down under everything, powers this one. And so when that gets powered, the cart here travels right through there. Keep an eye on that, right through there, up this hill, right here, and plops down into this one. So there's always 3 carts on this the track at all times, and they cycle through. So so that's the idea. It came about as a response to the fact that when I started messing around with this, I discovered, because I didn't know previously, that carts go at different speeds based on whether you're in them or not. So alright, so that's how that works. And now I'm going to ride the ride again, because who goes to a I have to keep my awareness about me, my wits. There's monsters all over the place. Who goes to amusement park and only rides the ride once? That's pretty lame, so let's go ride it again. My damn whiskey stall is still unmanned. Go back through the lines. I guess we have to wait another 370 minutes to get on this damn ride. And when I'm done with Kaizo Caverns, I'm thinking of putting up this save games so other people can ride my roller coaster and look around at the cavern. So let me know if you'd like to see that happen. I've had some requests for that. I wasn't sure if I was going to do it, but after building this, I mean, it would be kind of a shame to go to all that trouble. And there's monsters on the track again. Okay, I'm going to switch it to peaceful just for the ride. Oh, look at me cheating there, regenerating life. God, I feel like such a slimy cheater. I feel dirty inside. All right, here we go. Take 2 or 3 or whatever. Wah! I'm really bad at faking screaming. I think real roller coaster really gets your adrenaline going better than this. This is still fun though. Oh shit, we're heading for the lava. Oh. In the mountains of madness. Ah, tight section. Fast and curvy. Wah! Wah! Boink! And we're at the end. And it's sort of need to push it back into place when you're done. Exit to your left. Thanks for riding. Thank you for letting me ride you. Oh, shit. Thunderstorm. Oh, just in time. I think the ride's probably going to close. I think the ride's about to close due to weather. Goddamn roller coaster parks always closing when I go to them due to weather. So, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. It took a ridiculous amount of time and energy to make this, and I hope it was worth it. I certainly had fun making it. So I may do something like this in the future with future video series. Oh, god damn it! Jump up the hill. I'm trying to look at the sign. This sign took so long to make. I finally found a use for all that wool to make a giant Kaizonator sign. So next up, there's only one place left to go, one cavern I've yet to see, and that is the Citadel of Demons. So stay tuned. See you later. Take it easy. Have a good day. Lightning!